Chris Ockley here. Well, I guess it's afternoon now, but finished up competition of the 3-day decathlon, the 2011 NCAA Division I championships here in Des Moines, Iowa, and with Richard York, the New Mexico sophomore and St. Clair native. And tell me about you. I don't know, did you ever do multis before college? I know you were obviously very talented in many different events, but did you ever complete a full?
Actually, my first multi ever that I competed in was at this very track.
Okay.
So that was the first multi. I did a pentathlon when I was younger.
Okay.
And ever since then, I've just been doing multis.
Cool.
I want to say like 8th, 9th grade.
Awesome.
So
Okay.
I've been doing multis since then.
Yeah. How'd you tell me how you got started? I don't remember. Did you with club team with?
Whenever I got done with like high school track, I ran for a club team out of Jefferson
County Jets.
Yes. So,
okay.
Vince being on my coach
Sure.
then put me into the multi because he noticed that I was good at jumping as well as running. So
right.
he figured that might be the best route, considering I wasn't the fastest or the longest jumper or highest.
Yeah.
So and obviously it turned out to be a great route for me.
Right.
So.
Had a great indoor season and capped it off with All-American honors in the distance medley relay, the 400 leg. Tell me about that experience and what that was like.
Oh, that was great. It was just my first appearance onto the big stage of NCAA,
right.
And it was really exciting. And like as soon as you step foot on the track, it's just amazing.
Yeah.
And that was a really fun experience for me.
Yeah. You know, bringing home that hardware is, I'm sure, pretty nice souvenir. So, coming outdoors, I'm sure we talked. You know, wanted to get here and tell me about how your outdoor season went and.
It went really well. I had a pretty good score that got me into this meet at Texas Relays at the beginning of the year, and then everything else up until this point has just been training. I got another conference title in the multi,
yeah,
and that was good considering the conditions.
Yeah.
And coming here is just kind of a learning experience. Just kind of come here, get my feet wet, so to speak, and then just kind of hopefully I can come back next year and have a lot stronger performance.
Yeah. What was it? Your score? What was your score at Texas that got you in?
73.89.
Okay, so almost 74.
Yeah, and then here it was a little lower. So.
Yeah, tell me how day one went for you for the events and 6'4" in the high jump.
Yeah.
Tell me about some of the other things and what you.
Yeah, the 100 started off fairly well. I mean, it's the second fastest time I've ever ran. 10:99.
Okay.
Second fastest time I've ever ran without wind.
Yeah.
So that was a good start. And then just coming into the long jump, it just kind of felt like the year is taking its toll. I mean, it's just kind of weak and not quite as fast. It's kind of disappointing because practice leading up to this point has been great.
Right.
So just coming into that and not jumping as well as I wished.
Yeah.
It's kind of disappointing, but I came back in high jump and had a solid mark. It wasn't a PR by any means, but it was a solid mark considering.
What is your high jump PR?
My high jump PR is in a multi. It's almost 6'6".
Okay, and then outside of it, just individually.
I've jumped 6'8" before, but that was a long time ago. So basically 6'6".
Yeah.
That's my PR.
And then long jump, what's your PR?
Well, the PR in long jump is 23.6.
Okay.
So.
And then let's see. Yesterday, I'm trying to think of what events went on. Shot and just walk me through those events yesterday.
Yeah, shot was actually going really well. I was throwing really far. I just couldn't hold it into the ring. Yeah. And then I had to get a mark on my third throw, so I kind of eased off it, I guess, a little bit just to get a mark because I needed one. So that was kind of disappointing, but it was still a pretty solid mark. It was further than through a conference, and so. And then the 400 was good. It was I think I could have went faster looking back on it, but. Is
it low 49, mid 49?
Mid 49.
Yeah.
So, and looking back on it, it was low 49. And looking back, I think I could have went fast. I might have been able to go faster, but I'm kind of going through some injuries and just some little things here and there. So.
Yeah. And then did you get a throw in yesterday in the jab before the rain canceled things?
Yeah, I got a big throw, 61 meters in.
Okay, so, what would that be?
202.
Okay. How does that rate compare?
That was great. That was a PR. PR'd in that, PR'd in the Discus.
Yeah.
And then PR'd in the 15.
Here today to finish it. What was your time today in the 15?
My time, didn't catch the score.
Yeah.
I didn't catch the scoreboard whenever I was putting times up, but I think I went 15 seconds faster every
Awesome.
lap.
Yeah.
So that's great.
Yeah. Tell me about just the atmosphere. You know, on the big stage. You know, 20 or let's see, are there 24 qualifiers? Is that right? Yeah. Just having those guys and this competition on the big stage. What's that like? Is it nerve-wracking, pressure-filled, or what?
It's nerve-wracking, somewhat pressure-filled. It's just like it's a lot more strict than other meets, obviously, because it has to be. But it's just kind of it definitely puts you into a situation where you have to be tense and just. Yeah. But being out here with all these guys, we've competed together so many times before. It's just like a brotherhood kind of thing develops, and it just helps you get through this 3-day process.
Right. Yeah. So. I think I mentioned this before. You know, the camaraderie between the multi-athletes is so cool because, you know, they work so hard and get so little recognition, but they're in it to, you know, kind of together to push each other, and it's just fun to watch. So even the victory lap and the group photo afterwards, it's all pretty cool. So tell me what it was like having the nationals close to home and having I assume your parents. I know I saw your sister here who just finished up her career at Wichita State, Rachel, and like having them here and having Coach Bingham here to cheer you on and just having that. It's
great. It's definitely great that people can come out that I usually don't see, and especially being at home. I've come to realize that I've been kind of spoiled with the dry air in Albuquerque.
Right.
So
yeah.
I've noticed the humidity a lot more. So. Yeah. Yeah, it's great being back in the Midwest competing, and I mean I've always loved to compete here. I've always competed here.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know that I've ever had more humidity than Thursday. I mean, you just walk through and you just just walking through water almost. You know, that's just so. But so what what's up next for you? You just relax and take it easy and get ready for next year, or are you gonna?
Yeah, I plan on going home. Yeah. Coming back here in a week or so, and I'm taking classes. Okay. I'm taking classes throughout the summer, so sure. Hopefully, just work and just kind of relax for the summer. Yeah. Take some time off training. Hopefully, heal some of the injuries I have. Yeah.
Going any 5 or 10 mile runs with your sister by chance? Is that the schedule plans?
No. Yeah. She tries to get me. Definitely not.
Yeah. Well, it's fun just seeing so many Missouri athletes here and just ups and downs of the event, and you just realize how much little one thousandths of a second or 1/2 of an inch, it all adds up and matters. Has huge effects on outcomes, and especially in the multis where that's not just one event but 10 different of them. So. Well, congratulations, and keep up the good work. And tell me about the altitude a little bit in New Mexico. What's in Albuquerque? What's that like?
It's definitely a great training situation.
Yeah.
Especially for the longer runs and just the running events in general. Just because you come down here and once you get to that point where you're usually tired, it's just you don't feel that tired. You don't feel as tired anymore, so you can just kind of pick it up. Yeah. So it's definitely an awesome training situation.
Yeah. Cool. Well, congratulations, and hopefully we'll see you, next March in Fayetteville, I think, Arkansas. Yep. Keep up the good work. Congratulations.